Thank you to SK for sponsoring this video. In my 13 years at CES, I have never seen anything like this. So before I take you on a tour of this insane booth, whether I'm at CES or not, I want to do my favorite thing and thank you guys for supporting the channel all these years. Give you a chance to win 500 bucks. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thing you see here is. Tell me a fact about yourself, a dad joke. Tell me whatever you want. Sure, there's a way to contact you. So either leave your social handle in the comments, let it run for 10 days, open to anyone in the world. All information you need that will be down below in the description. I've been in a lot of booths and I've seen a lot of things. I have never seen LED globes, flying cars, dancing cars, hydrogen trains, and a lot more. So let me introduce you to SK Wonderland. And we're not like following a white rabbit down a hole. SK's taking a whole different approach to CES. They're not like, hey, welcome to CES, like buy our thing here, we're showing you at the booth. They're trying to showcase a new way to view the world, which sounds awesome, but SK is a big enough company, they can actually change the world. So in case you didn't know, like SK is one of the largest makers of EV batteries globally. They actually make the batteries in the F-150 Lightning, and the second largest conglomerate in South Korea, and they are a huge player in the EV space. SK Signet manufactures more than 10,000 EV chargers annually, and SK Geocentric is building Asia's largest plastic recycling facility. And these are real technologies that reduce greenhouse gas and support green energy. They're pledging by 2030 to reduce 200 million tons of carbon emissions, and they have some crazy bonkers technology and equally crazy bonkers view of the future that seems fanciful, wonderful, and kind of awesome. So let me introduce you to the SK Wonderland. I got a full LED globe behind me. And a lot of times at CES, they have like experiences. You hop in a little car that moves you around. Not how SK is doing it this year. They are reimagining mobile air mobility. They're calling it with, I guess, a magic carpet. And I got to ride this thing up in the air at CES. This was kind of a fanciful version of like the future city like could look like. Using AI, first of all, to determine the best route to take and also the most efficient route that you can take to get there like while being in the air. So obviously it wasn't like a real magic carpet. I didn't get to sing to Jasmine, but I did get to be lifted literally up in the air, something I have never done at CES, and move around and experience this like virtual city. I'm gonna call it like a virtual utopia. And it was utilizing a lot of things. So first, energy efficient semiconductors are being imagined here, smart traffic signals, sustainable mobility, sort of get from point A to point B in a very fanciful kind of magical way. And it's sort of just a way that SK is sort of showcasing what technology could be and how they're building to a more sustainable future using AI. And what's making this whole like magic carpet experience happen is Sapyon. It's an AI semiconductor that is more power efficient and faster. So usually when you hear AI, it's like the stuff of the future and what's going to happen. But SK's got a lot of AI being used right now. It's crazy uses. We saw things where AI is being used in veterinarian's office to almost instantly analyze an x-ray for dogs or cats. We saw it being used smartly in cameras to find lost children in a mall. We also saw it used in crazy semiconductor technologies and a bunch more, all powered with SK. Something else I've never done at CES, I got to ride a train. Now, my 8-year-old at home would be super jealous that I got to ride a train, but this train was special. It wasn't just an ordinary, choo-choo.
This thing is capable of being powered by hydrogen.
And that's sort of another way that SK Group is sort of pushing towards a sustainable future. If you don't know, hydrogen transportation in general is actually electric, which is a really cool way to sort of be able to refuel quickly and have your only emission be water. So I got to take this train ride through I don't know how to describe it, but you can look at it. It's like a magical tunnel. And so again, envision what a future world could look like, where it's sustainable, it's quick refueling, it's zero emissions, and sort of an efficient way to get from point A to point B. And if all of that wasn't enough, I actually got to check out a literal dancing car It might not be able to tell from the video, but this thing was actually moving with the video, kind of dancing along to what was going on. It's again showing what SK Group is capable of doing, not just in the future, but what they're doing now. They are a huge player in the EV space. They make batteries for a ton of electric cars, and they make them efficiently and safely, most importantly, that they can be recharged extremely quickly. And the dancing car demonstration was a way to show that. They were simulating kind of a car race and refueling really fast. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an actual car being suspended by two, almost look like automotive factory arms, making this thing dance and move along. It was really cool to see. And if the dancing car wasn't enough, I also got to learn what my future holds, and it's pretty cool. So SK is also involved in memory, and not just any memory, high bandwidth memory. Sort of more and more data is coming in, you need more bandwidth to sort of absorb it, and they were showcasing that using an AI fortune teller. And I was able to pick a card, answer some information, and see what my future holds. So evidently something pretty exciting is coming my way, and I gotta look like that guy while doing it. You hear a ton about AI as a general buzzword, but SK is using AI and sustainable energy to kind of drive the future forward. If you don't have companies that have a vision of where we're going, oftentimes you kind of stumble forward. And SK is really trying to sort of lead that AI and sustainable energy charge. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of Wonderland. I hope the video did justice to like everything that is here. Again, I've never seen anything like this in my 13 years. SK is a company that's trying to make the world better, has the resources, and more importantly, the sort of footprint to do it. If you want to learn more about SK, check out some of the crazy technologies they have. Check out sk.com.